Today, in Silly Brainrot, I'll be trading from a Noobini Pizzanini all the way up to the best secret in the game. I don't care if it takes 1 trade, 10 trades, or 1,000 trades to do. This video will not end until I have a Grande Combinasion sitting in my base right here. So without any more waiting, let's just start looking for trades. Now, to make this challenge a little bit easier, what I'm actually going to be doing is heading over to the Silly Brainrot Discord server and sending a trade message in their trading chat. We'll just say trading Noobini Pizzanini for literally anything and DM me to offer, and let's see if anyone ends up DMing us. While we wait for a DM, let's definitely try to get a Noobini Pizzanini in our base. That way we actually have the unit to trade. Oh, nice. Okay, well, there's our Unanini right here. So yeah, there we go. It's officially added to our base just like that. Awesome. And yeah, now let's see if we got any DMs. Okay, wait, this person right here, Nimu, said that they're gonna give me a tralalero tralala for the Noobini. No way, we're already getting that trade. Wait, hold on, let's definitely say deal right now. Why not? Let's accept. Alright, perfect. Yeah, he's definitely fine with doing the trade. Let me join his server right now. Alright, there we go. We are officially loaded in. Here's our Noobini Pizzanini right over here. And nice, this person right over this way is a bunch of tralalero tralalas. So yeah, we'll steal one just like that. And then we'll add it to our base just like so. I can't believe we already got our first trade completed. That's crazy. Now I already have another trade lined up literally right after. I mean, as you can see from this DM right here, they're literally willing to give me an Odin Din Dune for the Tralalero. So yeah, here's the person right here, and as you can see, they do have the normal Odin Din Dune right over this way. So yeah, huge shout out to Kenneth for this second trade. Also, that is a crazy avatar. What the heck is this? What the hell? Oh hell nah. But anyway, yeah, we'll grab the Odin Din Dune just like this, and then we'll add it to our base just like that. And perfect. Yep, just like that, they officially took the Tralalero. Awesome. Well, now it's time to find trade number 3. Wait, no way this trade offer is real. This guy said he's gonna give me a diamond Odin Din Dune for a regular one. Wait, what? I'll definitely accept that trade as well. Yep, here's this person right here, and as you can see, they do already have the diamond Odin Din Dune. That is crazy. We're actually getting so many back-to-back trades, bro. This is honestly insane, and this is such a good video so far. But yeah, let's walk in right away and grab the diamond Odin Din Dune just like that, and then we'll obviously add it to our base just like so. Then they can already go ahead and take the Odin Din Dune normal. Well, boom, there we go. 3 trades completed within the span of 3 minutes. That's so good. All right, it looks like we actually just found our next trade from this guy named Don_XDDX4. And yep, in his second story over this way, he does have a rainbow tralalero tralala, which is exactly what we're trading for. I can't believe we're already getting our first Brainrot to do 500,000 money a second. That's crazy. So there we go. We got the tralalero tralala in our hands, and boom, just like that, it is officially added to our base. GG. Now, obviously, he does need to take the diamond Odin Din Dune just like that, and boom, there's our 4th trade completed. I can't believe we're already up to this Brainrot. That's so crazy. Yeah, I don't even really know what to trade for at this point. We might try to get, I guess, 2 lavakas or even maybe a Los Tralaleritos, but I'm not really completely sure. I can't believe we're already this close to getting, oh my gosh, already this close to getting a La Grande. What the heck? All right, I believe I just found the next trade, and this time I think we might actually be able to get our first secret. I'm actually so excited. I think we're actually giving our rainbow tralalero tralala for a bloodrot lavaka Saturno. Keep in mind that bloodrots are literally not obtainable anymore whatsoever. In fact, yeah, there it is right there. That's crazy. Yeah, huge shout out to Gua0028 for this trade. That's interesting though. Wait, it looks like they actually changed the design of it a little bit. It's not the same that it used to be. But yeah, here we go. We can go in the base, and there it is right there. This is crazy. I can't believe we're getting a bloodrot secret. That's insane. But yep, there we go. We'll officially add it to our base just like that. I know it's an equal trade, but I'm still doing it just because I feel like the secret is better. And then obviously he'll take down the rainbow tralalero tralala too. GG. Yeah, I don't even really know what to go for anymore either. I feel like this has a lot of value to it though, so we can maybe upgrade into like 3 of the lavakas or even like a Los Tralaleritos. But again, I'm not really completely sure. I'm gonna look for trades again. That took me around 20 minutes to find, but either way, let's continue looking. Okay, wait, I think we already found a trade. It's been around 10 minutes of looking, but I think we're actually about to get a gravis medusi for it. So here's the person right here, Chris. They literally have 2 gravis medusis. Their base looks absolutely crazy good, but we'll only be getting 1 of them. So here it is right here. We'll seal it just like that, and then we'll add it to our base just like so. I can't believe we've already got to the 2nd best secret in the game. And then obviously, as soon as he takes it, he'll make sure to take the the bloodrot lavaka just like, I don't know why it was lagging, but yeah, there we go. He added to his base. And yeah, now it's time to find a trade for that gravis medusi. Alright, we might have finally found a trade at last. I've been looking for around 30 minutes, but this trade is honestly pretty decent. So obviously, we'll be giving our gravis medusi for a total of 5 lavakas and a taco lavaka, which I'm super excited for. So here's the person right here. And as you can see by their base, they have so many lavakas eternos. Dang. So yeah, let's just start grabbing every single one of them, starting with this first normal one right here. So there's the first normal one added, as well as the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth lavaka normal. And then last but not least, we can grab the taco lavaka. This one I'm super excited for. I am super excited to trade all these off and try to get a few upgrades for all of them as well. This is gonna be awesome. Now we can definitely go ahead and take off the gravis medusi for us, and boom, another successful trade. Awesome. Now that we have another successful trade in the books, I think it is definitely, like I said, time to start upgrading some of these, since now we have 2 million value. Obviously, a Grande is worth 10 million, so we're barely even a fifth of the way there right now. But I think we are definitely on track in order to get that Grande soon enough. I think I definitely want to start upgrading some of these lavakas for even like 2 gravis medusis somehow, or even we could try to get something better than that. Like even a rainbow lavaka saturno would be perfect. We'll see. Let's continue looking. Alright, perfect. Around 2 minutes later, I think we already found our next trade, and we're making instant profit. We're getting rid of 4 of our lavaka saturnos for a gravis already. Yep, here's the person we're trading with right here. They do have the gravis medusi, and their name is Zenith. So yeah, W trader right over this way. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take the gravis just like that, and then we'll definitely make sure to add it to our base just like so, and now we'll let him take 4 of our lavakas. So there goes number 1, number 2, number 3, and finally number 4. Perfect. Another successful trade. To be fair, it was an equal trade, but it was an upgrade, which is really good. It's always good to upgrade, especially for equal value when you can. That way you can start trading these for even bigger downgrades, like I was able to 2 trades ago. So yeah, I think we're going to try to find a similar downgrade for this gravis medusi that we were able to with those 6 lavakas that we got, and we'll try to upgrade even one of these for another gravis. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for those trades and other trades when we get them. So yeah, see you guys in a few minutes yet again. Okay, it's been a little while since I found my last trade, but I think we just found our next one at last, where we're going to be giving our gravis medusi for 3 Los Tralaleritos, and then obviously a lavaka on top of all of that. Yeah, wow, look at this guy's base here. He is absolutely stacked. He has a gold Los Tralaleritos, he has 3 gravis medusis, so many other ones down here, and a full row of these. Dang, even some have the disco enchant on them. That's so cool. But yeah, let's start taking all the Los Tralaleritos right away, starting with this first one right here. So there's 1, 2, and 3 Los Tralaleritos, and actually instead of one of the lavakas, I'm assuming just because they do have the disco enchant, he wants us to take a rainbow tralalero tralala instead. Which honestly, I don't really mind doing. It's 500,000 compared to the 250,000 I would have got, so it's a decent little price upgraded as well. Basically meaning we're getting 2 million value for 1 million value, meaning we're up to 3 million in total. So yeah, we'll definitely extend him a friend request, and he'll accept it. That way he can take our gravis medusi, and bang, nice, there we go. He added it to our base, and there we go. Now we have so many Brainrot gods and secrets. This is awesome. In fact, yeah, let's add up how much value. So we have 500,000, 1 million, 1.5 million, 2 million, 2 million, 250,000, and 3 million value in total. We're literally 30% of the way there to being able to afford a low grande. Awesome. At this point, though, I definitely want to try to upgrade all this stuff into a few other secrets, because I don't really want to have this many at once, especially this right here. I want to get rid of this. It's really important to only have secrets, because I feel like Brainrot gods just don't get as much value as them, but we'll see. You guys know the drill. See you guys once we find the next trade. Bro, I don't know why, but it took absolutely forever to find this next trade that we're doing. We're giving one of our Los Tralaleritos for a disco version of the La Grande or Lavaka. So we're basically giving 500,000 for 1 million. I don't know why it took so long, but yeah, there it is right there. So yeah, there we go. We can walk into our base with this 1 million a second pet, and yeah, we can add it to our own base just like that. Perfect. And then obviously, now that we took it, he can take our Los Tralaleritos, and bang, another trade done. Now we have 3.5 million total value, meaning we're 35% done. I think we're just gonna continue looking for the same stuff though. I kind of want to upgrade it into one super good Brainrot, but we'll see. Alright, it is currently the next day, and I think we just found our next trade, this time with this person named Blanker. And we'll be giving one of our Los Tralaleritos Laritos for another one of our Disco Lavaka Saturnos, so we're gaining a free 500,000. So here we go, his base just unlocked. We'll grab it right over this way, just like that. And then obviously, you guys know the drill. We'll add it into our base just like so. Perfect. And then we'll obviously make sure that he's able to take his Los Charlalaritos as part of the trade too. GG, bro, another trade done. With that trade, now we're up to 4 million total value, meaning we're 40% there. We're actually getting so close. In fact, we actually just found the same trade just like the one that we just did with this guy named 4Lex. As you can see, he does have the Disco Lavaka Saturno once again, and we're going to be giving a Los Charlalaritos for it. So there we go, we added it to our base, and then he'll obviously make sure to take the Los Charlalaritos for himself. Dude, we are getting so close to the halfway mark. In fact, I'm pretty sure one more trade will be enough. Never mind, it seems like it's actually going to take 2 trades to do, just because for this next trade, we're giving our Taco Lavaka for 2 Los Charlalaritos. So yeah, here's the person's base over this way. As you can see, they do have the 2 Los Charlalaritos and a ton more. So yeah, we'll start by grabbing 1 Los Charlalaritos like that, and then we'll obviously make sure to add the first one to our base and the second one to our base. Perfect. And then obviously, now that we took the 2 Los Charlalaritos, he'll make sure to take the Lavaka just like that. And yep, as you can see, he got the taco one. GG, and now we are 4.75 million value. We are so close to the halfway mark. I think actually the next trade will be it. And wait, no wait, as I'm looking for trades, a Lavaka Saturno spawned in. Alright, this has to count. Well, boom, there we go. As soon as this is added to our base, we'll officially have 5 million value. That's crazy. I honestly did not expect that at all. Wow. Well, GG's. Yeah, we officially hit 5 million value in total. Nice. I think we just found our next trade, though, and it's honestly a pretty solid overpay. I think we're actually going to be giving one of our Los Charlalaritos, and we'll be getting 2 of these Rainbow Tralalas, as well as 1 normal Vaca. So here's the person right here, White Plates, and as you can see in their base, they have loads of stuff, and some of the Brainrots that we need are also up here. So yeah, I guess we'll just start by grabbing both of the Tralala Rainbows. So there goes number 1 and 2. And wait, okay, so he has a Disco Lavaka, meaning he can't really trade me his normal one since he doesn't have one, but his brother does. So we're gonna get him in the server right now, that way we can get the final Brainrot we need. Okay, mid-change of plans, he actually ended up wanting to do the other trade that I told him, where I would give him my Rainbow Tralalero and a normal Lavaka for his Meteor one, as well as obviously the Los Charlalaritos. Basically meaning he's giving me a Tralalero Tralala and I believe a Meteor for my Rainbow Tralala and a Los Charlalaritos and one of these over here. So there we go, now we have that. And now he has the Los Charlalaritos and the Tralalero Tralala. Okay, sorry that trade was so confusing. Basically what we ended up deciding is that I get this Galactic right here and I keep one of the Rainbow Tralalero Tralalas. And then obviously he gets the Los Charlalaritos and one of his Rainbow Tralalero Tralalas back. Basically meaning I gave 1 million value for 1.5 million. But yeah, that means we officially crossed the halfway mark to making it to that 10 million value. We might be able to do it soon enough. Alright, it's been around an hour since I last talked to you guys, and now we have another trade lined up where we're giving our final Los Charlalaritos right over this way for another Galactic Lavaka as well as 1 normal one. So here's the person right over this way. His name is Expa. So yeah, huge shout out to Expa for this next trade. So we'll go ahead and take the Galactic just like this and add it to our base just like that. And then now that we're taking the last normal Lavaka, let's definitely give him his Los Charlalaritos. So yeah, now that we're losing this one out right over this way, we will officially have no Los Charlalaritos, but now we've officially crossed 6 million value, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even 7 million. So yeah, let's count them. We have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 3.5, 3.75, 4 million, 5 million, 5.5, 5.75, and then we also have this whale over this way. So yeah, we're at 6.75 million value. That is crazy, bro. We are getting so close to being able to afford that La Grande. In fact, we already have another trade lined up, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be an equal trade, but we're giving 2 of our normal Lavaka Saturnos for a bloodrot one. Yeah, here's next over this way, and as you can see, he does have the bloodrot Lavaka, and I have no clue why he's actually doing this trade, because it's literally an equal trade and an upgrade for me. Not to mention, bloodrots literally are not obtainable whatsoever anymore too, so yeah, this is such a good trade. So yeah, let's grab the bloodrot just like that, and now that we added it to our base, he can obviously take the 2 Lavakas. So there goes number 1 and 2 Vaca. Perfect. Now we actually have a trade trade with my friend Cyclin, who's actually going to be giving us 2 Los Traloleritos, 1 gold one, and a Taco Vaca for 2 of my galactic vacas. It's a small W trade, and I'm honestly down to do it just so we can have even more Los Traloleritos, because it seems like a lot of people want those right now. So let's start by adding in 1 Los Traloleritos, 2 Los Traloleritos, and the 1 golden one. And as you can see in the chat over that way, he said he's going to give me 1 meteor lavaka instead of the taco, since the taco is currently on his alt. So there we go. Now that we added this to our base, now he can take the 2 galactic ones himself. So there goes 1 galactic one and 2 galactic ones. Perfect. Another W trade. Let's count out how much value we have now. So right now we have 1 galactic, so that's 1 mil, and then another 750,000 here, so that's 1.75, 2.25 here, 3.25, 3.75, 4.25, 4.75, and then we have a few Brainrots at the very top, which adds up to 5.75, 6.75, and finally over 7.3 million value. Bro, we're getting actually so close now. Nice. Okay, nice. Literally like 2 minutes later, we already found our next trade, and we're actually getting a neon version trait of the lavaka, which gives 1.5 million a second, just for our 2 normal Los Traloleritos. So yeah, here's the person we're trading right over this way, named They're Bleeding. Alright, well that's an interesting username. But yeah, there's the lavaka right there. That's super cool. I've actually never seen a Nyan Cat version of it. So yeah, there we go. We'll add it to our base just like that, and now he can take the 2 Los Traloleritos. So yeah, perfect. He already added 1, and yep, there goes the second one right then and there on its top story. Another W trade done. Alright, I have a really big trade lined up. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be for real about it, but we'll see. Basically, what I'm giving now is a bloodrot lavaka Saturno Saturnita, and we're giving our gold Los Traloleritos. And in return, we're going to be getting 2 gravis medusis and 2 Los Traloleritos, and I'm not so sure if he's being real or not. I guess we'll find out shortly enough, since he should be joining in any second now. So there they are, all the way over this way. U-H-U-U-U. And wow, it does look like they have these stuff. Very nice. And okay, so it seems like one of their gravises actually got stolen from, which absolutely sucks for them. But instead of it, they're going to be giving me a galactic vaca and a normal vaca. So there goes the gravis, 1 Traloleritos, 2 Traloleritos, the galactic vaca, the normal vaca, and finally, last but not least, their rainbow Mateo. And that's a successful trade. Now they can go ahead and take down the bloodrot lavaka. And finally, obviously, the gold Los Traloleritos. Boom! Wait, I think we might have actually hit 10 million value now. We'll see. So here's 1.5 million, 2.5, 3.5, 4, 4.25, 4.75, 5.75, 6.25, 6.75, 7.75, 8.75, 9.75, 10 million value, and then, yeah, 10.6 million. Wait, I actually think we have enough to finally afford like a La Grande. Wait, hold on. Let me try to find someone who has one. Alright, I think we might have actually just found the person who's willing to give us a La Grande for literally everything in our base. I just added him on Roblox, and yep, as you can see, here he is right here. Call me Mr. Shice. He has the La Grande. Wow. Yeah, there it is right there. 10 million a second. I am so excited to get this thing right now for sure. He just enabled access. We'll go ahead and seal it just like that. Oh my goodness, we're actually about to complete the trade. Nice. So yep, here we go. We'll add it to our base in 3, 2, 1, and boom! Trade completed. GG. Let's just do a mini time-lapse of him literally taking everything, and then we'll wrap up the video there. Okay, and yeah, there's only 2 more things for him to take at this point. The Mateo and then the final lavaka over there. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's gonna let me keep the lavaka. Well, we completed the video. Nice. Well, GG's, bro. I can't believe the trade actually went through successfully. I was a little bit nervous, but I'm glad we were able to get our hands on the Grande Combinacion at the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That helps me out a ton. And yeah, since we were able to get a Grande, we might as well give it away. So definitely make sure to leave a comment down below with your username and subscribe, because that's the only way I'll allow you guys to enter. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. See you guys in tomorrow's update video very soon. And yeah, peace out, everybody.